Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? Eric Cho here, and I'm super excited to be bringing you guys my third strategy, which is personally my favorite. It's called the swing trade strategy, or basically trading with the trend strategy. And the reason why I love it so much is because of the fact that we make huge gains. It's very easy to follow with just a couple of steps and setups, and it's less stressful. You have time to hang out with your family. You have time to do your work, and you just let it flow because you're trading with the trend. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you guys all about entries, exits, stop losses, where to take profit, when to get out of a market, and yeah, I'm super excited. So let's jump into it. Let's get started. So I'm going to be teaching you guys first about theory. There's only three types of market structure in the markets, right? We have an uptrend, we have a downtrend, right, and then we have a sideways action or sideways market. Okay. And by definition, an uptrend is basically a series of higher highs and higher lows, and a downtrend is a series of lower lows and lower highs, right? We do not want to trade this as trend traders, right? We want to avoid this right now, okay? So we're only looking for this, uptrends or downtrends. Very simple, right? So Eric, how do you identify an uptrend or how do you identify a downtrend? Well, there's a nifty little trick, and it's an indicator called a moving average. Okay, moving averages are very simple. It's basically, it takes the last length, whatever you input here, and it takes the average price of that. So if I put in 200, it takes the last 200 1-hour candles based on the time frame. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm going to be using. So the 200 moving average is a special indicator of mine that I love to use, and it basically depicts whether or not we are in an uptrend or a downtrend. If price is above the 200 moving average, we are in an uptrend. If price is below the 200 moving average, we are in a downtrend. Right, guys? Very simple. So how do I gain entries and exits on this, right? So first off, we're going to go to an indicator called multiple EMAs. And I like to use this indicator because of the fact that for the people that do not have a premium account, you can use this to get 3 EMAs all in one indicator. And EMA is exponential moving average. It's basically a moving average, but a little bit quicker. I'm going to make this prettier. I'm going to input this as my defaults. Remember, guys, it's the 20, 40, 55 that I live by, right? And then finally, one more EMA, which is the 81 EMA, right? 81 EMA. Tell you why that's important. Okay, so first off, when we had this bull break towards the upside, a significant bull break for XRP, what happened? Well, price went above the 200 moving average, and all these EMAs started to fan out, and we started to establish this trend. Okay, if I was looking at this EMA, I noticed that, okay, we got that bull break. Where do I enter? Well, this is my trick. You enter when these EMAs, when price touches these EMAs, okay? So across these 3 bands, you're going to enter your orders. So in the first EMA, on the 20, I usually put maybe 25% of my position to 33%. Really depends on how you want to do it. You can either backload your orders, which means that the lower the price goes, the bigger your orders are going to get, so you get a better entry, or you can stack it evenly throughout an even distribution. It really doesn't matter. Okay. And then the third EMA, the 55 EMA, you're going to put the rest of the 50% or the rest of the 33%. Okay, that's how I usually do it. And then what else? This blue line, the 81 EMA, what this is going to act as your stop loss, guys. Stop loss. And again, what is the 200 moving average? The 200 moving average is basically an indicator, uptrend or downtrend. It basically tells us if we're in an uptrend or downtrend, okay? So right now, what do I see? I see we're in an uptrend. I see that price has retracted towards the EMAs. And notice in my other video, guys, when I'm counter trading the strategy, I always take profits at the EMAs. You know why? Because EMAs are very good support, where support can lead to big moves towards the upside, especially if we start an uptrend, right? So I have my orders filled and I continue riding this trend, right? And there's two ways you can take profit. Two ways. The first way is if I'm on a 1 hour chart, 1 hour time frame, I take profit at the 1 hour stop loss hit. When I get stopped out, this is where I take my profit. Okay. Secondly, if I'm on a 1 hour chart, just like my counter trade strategy, guys, we're going to be taking profit at wave 3 and wave 5. Right? First bounce to RSI, second bounce RSI. If you guys know this strategy already, wave 3, wave 5, you're going to take your profits at wave 5. Remember, you want to use the same exact time frame that you're using the EMAs to trade with the trends. Okay, you don't want to be jumping around time frames. Use the same exact time frames. Okay, wave 3, wave 5, and that's how you depict a trend. Right, that's how you ride a trend. Now, what about a downtrend, guys? Let's look at the downtrend. So we're going to go to XRP here. So notice right now, XRP, we're in a downtrend. The 200 moving average is above price. So now we are in a downtrend. Right? Now we're in a downtrend. And notice when we started becoming a downtrend, when the 200 moving average crosses the EMAs, we're officially in downtrend, right? Now, every time it goes back up to the EMAs, what do? We set orders in. We have orders here, orders there, right? And you can continue doing this. You can continue doing this, right? You can even put more orders there if you want. And as we continue riding this trend, notice that we don't get stopped out until all the way down here. Right, so again, you'd either exit the market once you get stopped out right here, or you can use my wave 3, wave 5 strategy, and that's basically it, guys. That is literally how you ride a trend, and that's how you identify how to ride a trend. So use the 81 as your stop loss, use the 20, 40, 55 as your entries. Okay, and now this is interesting right now. Notice how we were in a sideways market, right? Notice how you could have entered here, right? You could actually profited here, whatever you wanted to do. So you'd actually be breaking even right now on this sideways market, right? So you want to avoid sideways market. But now, notice how we're starting to get an uptrend again here for XRP, right? Price is we've nearly crossed all the EMAs here. So technically, we are almost in an uptrend. So this is going to be interesting to see how XRP is going to react over the course of the next month or so, if this establishes not a sideways action, but more of an uptrend here. Okay, so use my strategy, guys. Very simple, very effective, and very profitable. So remember, you want to make sure you are identifying strong trends. Okay. But that's it. So have a wonderful rest of the day, and talk to you guys soon. I'll be putting out more videos in the future for more clarity as well as live trades. So keep a lookout for that. And thank you guys so much for joining the course and supporting me throughout the months and years, whatever it may be. And I look forward to hearing about your successes. And please send me any questions you may have. Any profits that you made, and I'll be sure to answer right away. So love you guys. Thanks again so much, and have a great rest of the day.